Welcome back to another episode of FDN. Just a reminder that NHS is still selling flowers until Wednesday, February 6th. I also want to wish the wrestling boys and the bowling girls and boys good luck on Saturday, as well as good luck to Colors of Jazz when they perform at the state contest on Monday. Hello and welcome to LMCSD News. Today I'm going to travel down to Mr. Cruz's class and interview him and his greenhouse management class in order to learn more about our new functioning greenhouse.
Okay,
So
plug it in.
right now we're going to start seeding these celosia plants, and to do that we have to turn this on and it'll create a vacuum seal, and that will make all the seeds stick, and then we'll end up having a plug tray in here that will flip it over and it will seed the whole plug tray.
Okay, so what we're doing here is we are filling dimple trays, and this is where we put the seeds and start them out. So we'll get this wet. This is A1 soil, this is beginning soil, and then we'll put them in here, and then we'll squish these down until there's no air left, and then we'll take them inside and we'll put seeds in them. We'll start growing them.
So we started raising funds for the greenhouse 4 years ago, and through grants and fundraising and the work of the FFA members, we were able to purchase and build the greenhouse here this past summer, and put it all up, and now we, with the greenhouse management class and the FFA, we'll be able to grow plants and learn about plant production and flower production, and then also a little bit about business management and operate the greenhouse kind of as a business to sell those plants to customers in the spring. We recommend you take Ag 1 your freshman year, so that way you can get into the Ag program. And then from there, we have a basic horticulture class that you have to take before you can take greenhouse management. So the basic horticulture talks about the nutrients plants need, how to grow plants, the requirements for light, plant production as far as seed production and propagation, and just the general things that you need to know before you can start actually working with plants out in the greenhouse. I like all my classes, but it's probably between greenhouse management and then ag products and sales, so probably my two favorite classes.
I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the newest addition to our school, and I also hope to see you tune in next week for more.
They are Americans, and this capital, this city, this nation belongs entirely to them.
That was a lot more boring than I thought it would be. Now what am I going to talk about? Welcome to this day in history. Today, February 2nd. On February 2nd, 1848, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo was signed, ending the Mexican-American War, giving America most of the territory inside of Arizona, Utah, Nevada, and California. And flash forward to February 2nd, 1943, the Battle of Stalingrad ended today, which marked the end of one of the most destructive, horrifying battles ever fought on this planet. The Battle of Stalingrad lasted for 5 months, 1 week, and 3 days. With nearly 2 million people dead and the city of Stalingrad almost completely destroyed, the Soviet Red Army was able to claim victory on February 2nd, 1943. Also on February 2nd, in 1948, just 5 years after the Battle of Stalingrad, President Harry S. Truman refused to have political conferences with Joseph Stalin, marking the beginning of the Cold War, an era of political tension between the United States and Russia that lasted much, much longer than anyone could have imagined. So, thank you for joining me this week on This Day in History. Next week, hopefully I'll talk about something political that wasn't a complete disaster, but who knows?
As students, we've been told not to use SparkNotes or any secondary sources, and that if you do, you're a cheater. The thing is that SparkNotes is totally okay to use, and some teachers even encourage it, if you're using it right. The problem is that most students don't use it for what it was actually created for. Sources like SparkNotes weren't created so you could read a paragraph summary of a chapter to pass a quiz, but to help you understand the difficult parts of a book, and decipher underlying meanings. SparkNotes was never designed to replace reading, but to enhance it. There's no substitute to actually reading what you're supposed to read. Not every book you read is going to be easy, and really, they shouldn't be. You have to challenge yourself while reading in order to get better, and to open your mind to complex ideas. SparkNotes is there to help you over the challenging parts, and get the most out of what you read. SparkNotes can be really helpful for reading older books. For all the people that are intimidated by the language used in Romeo and Juliet, SparkNotes offers a version they call No Fear Shakespeare. This version has a modern version of the play alongside the original. This still allows you to read the play, maybe even learn the older English better by comparing both versions. SparkNotes has a lot of other really cool ways to get the most out of a book. Every book has an analysis for every chapter, the themes of the book, study guides, practice quizzes, and recommendations if you want to take a deeper dive into the book's messages. The point is that SparkNotes isn't a cheating website. It's a valuable tool used to help you learn and understand. And just like a hammer, if you don't use it correctly, the only one you're hurting is yourself.
Well, here's to first dates. You look amazing.
And you look amazingly comfortable.
Welcome to Clay's Cranium Corner, where we incite the knowledge of everything in the box. Whimsical magic. Okay, let's just get to answering questions. There goes the brain. Alright, question 1. Oh, here, Riley. Yeah, this one.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
I told you my segment's not opinionated. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump? He's the president. That's about it. I can't share my thoughts. That would be against my policies. I can't do that.
Seriously, can you change it to Falcon Weekly News? Well, you see, if we changed it to Falcon Weekly News, we'd have to go all the way into that logo thing and get rid of the letter D and change it with the letter W, and then we'd have to put it back onto everything we already done, and then blah, 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 blah. It'd take forever, so just deal with it. Maybe someday it'll be daily again. Unlikely, but...
Plus, FWN sounds like garbage.
You know, it doesn't roll off the tongue. Like FDN, it's like Adi. Adi? They got FDN. Wait, FWN, it's like you have to say all the words at once. You have to go FWN. Whereas FDN, it's just FDN, FDN, FWN, FWN. Why do you do Clay's Corner? I don't know. Clay's Corner sounds like a pretty great show. But we do Clay's Question Corner here. It's a big difference. Because, see, there's a box in it. And everyone loves the box. I mean, it's got a new logo on it, but it's the same box, not more or less. Okay, that's it. If you want a question answered, make sure you put it in the box. And I'll answer them as soon as physically plausible. Also, follow me on Twitter at ClayQuestionMan. And I'll answer all your questions over there. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Wait, one more thing, wait. The box is everyone's favorite box with the questions in it. It's not here right now, because the box, it's gonna be migrating from room to room every week. So that way the box can get around. And people can put questions in it from everywhere so that you won't have to ask where the box is. So, yeah,
Just go to your classes. You'll find it somewhere. Just I don't know where it's at right now, but we'll find it. We'll find it. That's it.
Alright, thank you for watching that episode of FDN. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you tune in again next week for more. Also a reminder, please subscribe, like this video, and tell us we did good because we have low self-confidence.